Yeah, so welcome my viewers today. On our today's lesson, we are going to cover from Dream Mathematics, and the topic here is sequences and series. Sequences and series. And this is my YouTube channel, official YouTube channel, Mwalimu Ignatius wahome YouTube channel. And this channel I've created it in order to help students who are struggling in mathematics to understand mathematics in a simple way. And even the methods of scoring the highest grade in mathematics. And the highest grade in mathematics is a grade A prime. So I want to explain this question in a very simple way, in such a way that even a very weak student can understand the concept. And the question is here. This is from the mathematics, and the topic is sequences and series. Sequences and series. Now, let's read the question together. The fifth term of an AP is 30. AP, this is the arithmetic sequence. The arithmetic sequence. And its seventh term is 44. So the fifth term is 30 and the seventh term is 44. You are told, find the first term, add the common difference. Find the first term, add the common difference of the sequence. Hence, find the 11th term. Hence, find the 11th term. So when you start in this question, first of all, you understand the formula of finding the nth term. The nth term of the sequence. We start here, the solution for this. We understand, you write the first of all, the nth term, the formula of getting the nth term of AP, arithmetic sequence. The nth term is given by A plus n minus 1, B, where A represents the first term. The first term, n is the number of terms, and then this is the common difference. That's a common difference. So A is the first term, n is the number of terms, and then the common difference. So all the examiner is talking of fifth term here. The fifth term, but the fifth term is 44. Is 30. Meaning that n is 5. N is 5. The fifth term is 30. So n is 5. So in the formula, nth term A plus n minus 1 B, you are supposed to substitute n as 5. N is 5. So you get your A plus 5 minus 1 B is equals to that. You substitute like that. So this becomes A plus 4B is equals to that. And you form the first equation. Like that. So that's how you form the first equation. Now you go to the next, form the second equation. The second equation with its seventh term. The seventh term, you are told it is 44. In this case, n is 7. Because you're talking of the seventh term. N is 7. So therefore, substitute n here. N is 7. So A plus 7 minus 1, B is equals to 44. You are forming the second equation. So therefore, 7 minus 1 is 6. So you say A plus 6B is equals to 44. A plus 6B is equal to 44. So that is the seventh term. The seventh term, A plus 6B equals 44. The fifth term, A plus 4B equals that. Now, we have two equations. These are real equations. A plus 4D. You have A plus 4D is equal to 30. And A plus 6B is equal to 44. That's the question. You have already formed two equations, and these two equations are linear. The equation of straight line. You can do a straight line from A plus 4D equals that, now A plus 6D equals 44. That is the linear equations. Therefore, you solve these equations by simultaneous. So there are simultaneous equations. There are two simultaneous equations. You solve them. You can solve them by elimination. in Form 1, or even by substitution, still in Form 1. You can also use matrices in Form 1, but using matrices at this level, and you have this question, it's very complicated. Make your work easier. So this is how to make your work easier. Use elimination method. Elimination method in Form 1. The concept of elimination in Form 1 to solve this equation, these two equations. Now, so when you want to eliminate, you check a plus 4b equals that, a plus 6d equals 44. Now, these two equations, you check which one is easier to eliminate, or to eliminate it is to make it 0. To remove it completely. The best one is A, because this is AA. So you can only eliminate by two things. You either add or you subtract. So AA, to eliminate the AA, you are supposed to subtract. So this one, A minus A, subtract. Then you come to 4D minus plus. There's a minus and a plus. Becomes a minus. 4D minus plus, that comes to 4D minus 6D is equal to that minus 44. Equals to that minus 44. Equals to that minus 44. So therefore, what is your D? You get minus 2D is equals to minus 14. Then for you to get the value of D, in this question, you are supposed to divide both sides by -2, divide by -2. And this -14 divided by -2, this becomes 7. That becomes positive 7. That comes to 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 positive 7. So now you find your value of A. You find your value of A. Our D is equal to 7. So D is the common difference. Then you find your A. Find the first term and the common difference. Take one of these equations and you said that A plus 4D is equal to that. A plus 4D equals to that. And our A, we need our A. A plus 4D, D is 7. Substitute there. You equate to that. You equate to that like that. Then from there, work out 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. A plus 28 is equal to that. So take this on this side. A is equal to that minus 28. Because 28 on this side was positive. When you take it on the other side, you are supposed to subtract. So that minus 28, that is A is equals to 2. A is equal to 2. And this is the first term. This is the first term. And this is the common difference. So you have the first term and you have the common difference. Then in our question, in the last question, once you find the first term and the common difference, you are told, hence find the 11th term. Hence find the 11th term. Hence find the 11th term. So let's see, how do you get this 11th term? How do you get the 11th term in this question? How do you get the 11th term? The 11th term here, n is equal to 11. The value of n is equal to 11. So n is 11. So the nth term, remember the nth term was A plus n minus 1d. And you want the 11th term. You want the 11th term. So therefore, this will be A plus 11 minus 1d. You get A plus 10d. That's the formula of the 11th term. That's the formula of the 11th term. So therefore, substitute A at the D. You already have A is 2 and the D is 7. So find your 11th term. So in this case, our 11th term is A, that is 2, plus 10 times D. D is 7. 10 times 7, 10 times 7 is 70. So you have 2 plus 70. You get that our 11th term is 72. Our 11th term is 72. And that's the simplest way of solving that kind of question in sequences and series. So that is the way you should solve that question. So always understand the kind of question that you have been provided with. the sequence, the end term, the formula finding the end term, because this question is testing on how to find the end term, the formula a plus n minus 1 to bracket d. So that is how you work it out, that kind of question. So, and this is the question. So thank you very much for listening to this YouTube channel, Ignatius Wahome Mathematics. Karibuni sana. Asanteni.